Hello, I'm otakupunk, and I'm an idiot. Wait a minute, isn't it supposed to be, hello, my name's otakupunk, and I'm an alcoholic? Anyways, liver damage aside, I found something a couple days ago. Like I said, a while ago, I was, just doing some shopping, had to look for something specific. So I looked in a place where there's nothing specific, that is a Goodwill. And to my surprise, I found this. This is a nice little holder for floppy disks. 3 point whatever they are. But again, in my mind, floppy disks actually flop. These are hard disks. But again, the reason I was interested is, of course, I have, like say, Doom, the original, and 2 out of the 3 Mortal Kombat discs. So not exactly useful. But still, some old ones I wouldn't mind storing or looking at. But what really drew my eye was this. There's actually drives in there. I thought that was funny. Who would sell the drives? Or, did they not care enough? A lot of them are, say, Pitcher's Buddies. One awesome at Brit. Anyways, so these are just going to be general pictures, I imagine. They're going to run, again, if there's a bell curve, the most of them just going to be average family photos, swimming photos, etc., etc. One end is stuff that might be inappropriate. The other end is I'm going to have to call the cops because it's Chris Hemsworth type inappropriate. So I'm hoping for more of the actual bell curve normal photos. But that's not what caught my eye. I looked at it again. There's B to Buddy, Samuel, just normal stuff. Pictures. And again, this was all for sale for like $5. Then on one of these, I found taxes. I found someone's tax information from 2002 here. And then there's a bunch of other stuff here, but so it is a distinct possibility I have some valuable information here. Who wants to buy it? No, it's good. And again, I have the receipt just in case I have to prove to the cops that I bought this. I'm not the one with the incriminating information. So first things first. My lovely little setup here, which is messy as all get up because I had to improvise. But also, I had to actually buy a floppy drive. I used to have one. Don't know what happened to it. And even this is a second one I bought because the first one didn't work. So, and again, the reason I bought this is more for my stuff to transfer over Wolf 3D. Wonder what that could be. Or the MST3K screensaver. And whatever the heck is on number 17. Again, this was a rescue set, which I put scotch tape on so it's nice and sticky. But this is all I need to save my computer at one point. So before I do the taxes, because I am going to do it right away, I'm not going to go through all these drives and then at the end, like clickbait. So, let's see. So this is pictures of Buddy. Cross your fingers that it's not bad. Again, I am a bit nervous about what's on it. I mean, it could be some cursed computer game. Damn it, I should have done that. That would have been a... Wait a minute, hasn't that already been done? Alright, here's the first picture. Please don't be bad. Oh. Okay, just someone's old baby photos. I mean, I'll censor it out just in case, but I mean, it is an old photo. Oh no, I downloaded a cursed video game and now I have to play a really fun one. Oh, some kid with Santa getting a lollipop for not crying. Okay, there we go. So I can just scroll through. So yeah, it is easily on the bell curve. This was just someone's important photos that they went through and scanned. Which again, why give them away? Or did they die and the people cleaning up after them didn't realize the importance of this? So again, unplug completely. Because if I, eject, put one in, it's not going to work like that. Alright, so now let's see if this is actually someone's tax information. And should I start a lawsuit against Goodwill? A class action lawsuit. Then again, here's the question. The people at Goodwill, when they found this with all these in it, did they realize what these are? These aren't 3D printed save icons. They're actual data. Yep, there it is. Tax return.txt file. Now, probably the saving grace is it's a looks to be, what do you call it? Proprietary file type. It does have a command.com. Okay, some research. This is a, well, tax return.tax, so it's actually TurboTax. So I could try downloading or uploading this. Wait, downloading software or uploading this to TurboTax and see about reading it. I'm curious to see how much this would actually sell for, but I worried about, venturing too far into the quote-unquote dark web. Or even just having that search history on my search history. All right, don't know how much of that was filmed because I had a lot of frustration. Switched computers, and in doing so, I lost my microphone. So some of it I may just use the audio off board. I may just do it here. So long story short, switched computers, which is why the microphone stopped working. Went to Adobe. Adobe couldn't read it. Someone suggested doing it in Word. I did download a tax software, which I need to delete, hoping it would read it. But like here, Word can read some of it. Most of it is gobbledygook, but occasionally you do get stuff like alternative fuel tax credit and some numbers and stuff like that. So, like this one, calculate persistence dependencies. So, and there are some online programs that will do this for you and totally not steal from you. But yeah, no, this confirms it. This is good to honest actual tax information. If I wanted to pay the $5, which I might still do anyways, see if I can convert it. Well, big surprise. The software that claims to do it apparently has 16 one-star reviews, and they're all piss. So I don't imagine that works. Not only that, which .tax did it use? TaxSlayer, etc., etc. But this does confirm that this is, in fact, someone's tax returns. Information that, if I really wanted to dig far enough, I could actually get. Now, is it any use? Yes. It's always going to be useful to someone on the internet. Someone might want their, even if it is someone that passed away, they still useful information. Now, I don't know what this Sasser worm fix is, but let's give this a quick look. See if I can destroy my computer in the process. Don't click on any strange links. Ooh boy, it is an application. Again, I'm not going to run it, but I am curious about the file name. W32 Sasser worm is currently infecting Windows NT 2000 and Windows XP. Users are unaffected. The virus exploits security. God, I remember these. Again, I used to download back in the day of LimeWire and Morpheus, etc., etc. Just download tons of videos. Anyways, I would also get tons of viruses. So every so often, I would have to go virus hunting. And this is back when you could actually find the virus, find where it's source virus, because you would delete it. Then there's another file that would always reinstall it, so you have to find that one. It was interesting. And then once in a blue moon, I did actually have to take it to a professional to have installed. Computer worm, Sasser. Computer worm affected computers running Microsoft, Practically virulent in that it can spread without users' intervention. But it also easily stops as properly configured firewall by downloading Windows Update, and etc., etc. Okay. So, a little bit of computer history there. They also had, like I had my rescue files, they had one to save there from a computer virus. So, interesting. Might save, again, I might just, I don't know about the pictures. It's weird to have someone else's keepsakes like that. I mean, I could always, again, who owns them? Could I sell them to Getty or some random file sharing place? Then again, they'd just be used by AI anyways. Again, that's always an interesting dilemma on the internet or in digital worlds. Is I bought this. I own, well, this, the case it came in, as well as the drive itself. The data on it, do I own it? Now, it's very clear on, say, Doom. I do not own Doom. Otherwise, I'd be rich. And is it in that legal gray area where it's not someone's copyrighted, protected data information, or they worked on, but it is someone's work. It is someone's photography that is copyrightable and protected. Oh, Clover's a cat. Now there's an image I can show, especially since it's already blurred out for me. And it's also the size of a thumbnail. So that at some point was a cute cat. Jeez, that is small. Again, I love how I have this state-of-the-art VR computer and it's struggling with this kind of level of data. Even on here, don't even read that. Tandy. I played this on a Tandy. Rent photos, I don't know. Anyways, all that aside, I don't know if this video is going to be much because, again, the main premise is I found important document. I found private information that I bought for $5 at Goodwill. I don't know if it's worth anything on the black market, nor do I want to find out really, but I could make money off it, I guess. Otherwise, it's just some very small pictures of some very dead cats. Well, now, they were alive in the photos. That's very important to comment about. So, just to clarify, I'm a bit nervous about that one because I know what I look like after 6 beers. Sexy. Oh, it's that old picture. Back when you had to save your memes on floppy disks. Oh, well, that's nudity. But, again, it's a meme from the internet. So it's not actually anything. But yeah, again, it's one of those old. They used to sell those. 2 children. Actually, yeah, they did. It was essentially funny postcards you could buy at tourist spots. I know Florida used to sell a bunch of them. Beach bums, and it'd just be 2 ladies' butts essentially. So, oh, again. Perfect example of what used to be on postcard material. Shorts. What is a PSF file? More for me to research. But I think I just found someone's ancient. It's from 2000 something. Anyways, yeah. Ancient meme folder. Back before I think the term meme became a thing. So, as I look through the ancient history of the internet and someone's tax information. Thanks again for watching. See you next time. I need a drink.